Now, before the Cubs game last night, the Braves received their awards from last season. It included Brian Snitker accepting the NL Manager of the Year. Now, it was the same day that news spread about declining health of former manager Bobby Cox. Now, it was a little bittersweet moment for him and the team.
Stunned, I guess.
The news of Bobby Cox's health problems left Braves manager Brian Snitker emotional on Wednesday afternoon.
Doing a lot of praying, and they're for him.
Cox was hospitalized Tuesday night in Atlanta after suffering a stroke. He underwent surgery and is reportedly in good spirits, but he will be recovering for a very long time.
Let's get ready to play some Braves baseball.
Cox was with the team just 2 days ago for the opener. Despite retiring in 2010, he was in the clubhouse often.
Wasn't there a lot. He was here every day. I haven't seen him a day go by where he's not in this clubhouse. It's going to be weird not having him around while he's recovering.
Every time you get to see Bobby Cox walk through this clubhouse, it's a special feeling for me. It brings back some good memories.
There are only 3 players on the current roster who played for number 6. All of them credit Cox for their baseball success.
He's just one of those managers that's always got your back, and he's one of the best I've ever seen do it.
The Braves went about their baseball business, shadowed by the uncertainty of a much-loved Hall of Fame figure familiar to all. The hope, the wish, and the prayer is simple: better health to a loved symbol of the Atlanta Braves franchise.
And a lot of Atlantans thinking of Cox, too, sharing the moments on social media. Liza Lucas is at the bridge with your reaction. Liza, I mean, a staple in the Braves clubhouse. Just as Brian was saying right there, he stood by the players, and I think a lot of us just loved it when he came out of the dugout and started those arguments.
Oh, so many good sentiments, touching moments being shared on social media. Crash, look at Andrew Jones right here. Please pray for my second dad. Does that not just hit home for you? And then another one from Chipper Jones. Prayers up for the skipper right here. And I love this sweet moment. Cody sharing that Chipper the pup wore her Braves gear right there as they send prayers up for the one and only Bobby Cox. And it's not just Braves fans that are sending well wishes and prayers in. This one's a Cubs fan right here, and that's not the only one. I've seen a lot of people go beyond fan lines to send well wishes his way.
I mean, Cox was just one of those electric managers, I mean, especially when the Braves were struggling back in the day. He was with the Braves early back in the 80s, and then, of course, he left and he came back for the big run, the big, worst to first in 91 season, 14 pennants later. I mean, it was hard not to think of all of the Braves, I mean, as a family, with Chipper and, of course, Dale Murphy back in the day, and then Bobby Cox. And, of course, like I said, Chesney, my favorite part was him just running out like 24/7 and arguing with an umpire.
Absolutely. Bobby Cox represents a winning time for Atlanta.
Yeah.
So you can't help but to get emotional when you see something like this, and just wish him well, man. Praying for you, Bobby.